In this video, we're going to be briefly discussing nutrition. By now, you should already have your calories and your macros from the profile page earlier. So we're going to be talking about what is a diet, what are macros, how do calories serve you and your goals, why tracking is important, what you'll need, and why using the fast food guide will definitely benefit your life. So the first one, what is a diet? Diet has been given a pretty negative connotation over the years, but very simply put, a diet is just the construct of the foods that you eat throughout a day. So you can have those foods and that diet work towards whatever goals you have, or you can have them work against whatever goals you have. The macros that we have given you and the calories that we have given you are to help you move towards your goals. So what are macros? Again, very simply put, it's just the protein, the fats, and the carbs that you consume throughout the day. So the proteins, the fats, and the carbs all have a specific calorie count per gram. That's how we got your overall calorie count. So how do the calories and the macros serve you? Depending on what your goals are, will be dependent upon the amount of calories and the macros that we gave you. So if your goal was to lose fat, we put you in what's called a calorie deficit, meaning you eat slightly less than you burn throughout the day. Now, if your goal is to build muscle, we will have you eat slightly more than you burn throughout the day. The only way to lose fat is by eating less calories than you burn throughout the day. Why is tracking important? Being able to track your food consistently allows you to see the nutrient content within each food. That way, if you're out to eat or at a friend's house or somewhere else, you're not worried about scanning a label or trying to figure out what's in each food. You'll just have an understanding of, 4 ounces of chicken breast is typically gonna have around 21 to 22 grams of protein in it. What will you need? So there are 2 things that you will need that will benefit your life greatly. The first one is a food scale. For the first few weeks, maybe even the first few months, this needs to be your best friend. A lot of people have this idea that they know what's in certain foods and they know the amount that they're eating, and the majority of people do not. There was a study done a few years ago where they took some dietitians, registered dietitians, and they had them just guesstimate the amount of food that they were eating throughout the day, and the majority of them underguesstimated by 50%. That's a lot of extra calories that they were just throwing by the wayside. So a food scale is the main thing. The next thing is patience. You have to learn to be patient with yourself, to be patient with this journey, because it is a journey. You have to give yourself time to learn, to grow, to mess up, and to learn some more. So those are the 2 main things that you're gonna need for this journey. Lastly, we have a fast food guide. We ask that you utilize that whenever you have the opportunity. It will really help you make better and wiser choices when going out to eat. We know that just completely cutting out fast food is not likely for a teacher, and it's not feasible for most human beings in general. So we've created a fast food guide for you with tons of different restaurants in there so that you can make wise choices when you have to go.